arrived at this border town, which is called?
Aranyapratit.
Yeah. And there, Simon read something apparently about don't take the first tuk-tuk, which we didn't, because we didn't want to take a tuk-tuk anyway. We wanted to have a drink first. We got a drink. Hey, hello. We got out of the train from this 6-hour journey, and as I said, like, I'm so tired because like we just slept like an hour or something this night. I got like a few hours of sleep though on the train, but like it was so hard, like this wooden thing, and like then the wind and the neck, and like I'm super tired. And now we're somewhere close to the border, just having a drink, and probably looking for a tuk-tuk now to get to the border, and then hopefully cross it quite fast. Simon is still not in a very talkative mood, which is okay, and I'm just tired. And one more thing, like the journey is super amazing. It's so beautiful, like with the sunrise and everything. So I really do suggest doing it, but maybe make sure that you have slept a bit so you can enjoy it a bit more. Because like the landscape is really nice, and like the panorama of the city is quite beautiful. And stayed there, and like, but the tuk-tuk was obviously waiting for us, which is cool too. And the border is super close from there, so yeah, the tuk-tuk driver took us from there to the border, which was like, well, not long, 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah, probably maximum.
How much did it cost? Not much, like
$200.
Like $2 maybe, no?
I don't know. I don't know anymore how much a baht is.
But it wasn't much, like $2 maybe. It's not like a rip-off thing or anything. It's pretty okay.
But I was very good at bartering.
Well, we didn't get the bargain.
No, we didn't get the bargain. Anyway, yeah, we crossed the border. So out of Thailand first, and then that was pretty easy. Into Cambodia as well, which also was pretty easy. You have to leave your fingerprints. So if you are a serial killer or something, then bad luck, but you shouldn't be that anyway. So yeah, no, generally it was quite fine. I think we took, in total maybe 2 hours at Poi Phet border, it's called, the Cambodian town, and it's apparently the most busiest border to Cambodia. So from Thailand to Cambodia, the most busiest border post, and it took 2 hours, which I think is okay.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we arrived, and again we didn't take the first tuk-tuk.
No, we didn't, no.
But walked a little bit. And we actually ran into some other travelers.
A Canadian guy and a British girl.
Exactly, who were looking to share a car. I don't think it was an official taxi, but like the guy was just giving, like Uber, giving taxi services. And they were looking to share a car to Siem Reap, which is where we were heading. So we said, all right, let's do it. $10 each, which I think is fine, because with the bus you pay also like $8 or something. So we had a bit more comfortable and quicker ride.
And we got some drinks with them first, like some meeting up with like with some quite funny guy actually.
The driver didn't drink, very importantly, and make sure that he doesn't drink, because you never know. You don't want to end up with a drunk driver. Our driver definitely didn't drink.
No.
But we had some drinks with some local Cambodians in a little hut, which was quite funny.
And which was perfect for
Everybody else, apart from the driver, and us, and the other travelers, was completely pissed off.
I wasn't, but I was like, okay, yeah. Right. But anyway, like it was good to have like one beer afterwards, so I was able to sleep a bit on the taxi ride.
Yeah, so I can tell you a bit what happened. Basically, the land is very flat.
Did you say how much the taxi ride was?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
The land is very flat, there's not much going on. We decorated Patrick and took some photos with him where we posed around him, and that was basically how we enjoyed the time.
And I slept, which is more efficient.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't worry.
Hello, Patrick. Patrick.
Oh,
Oh god.
Mama's made breakfast for you. We're in Cambodia. Yay. Oh, we're in Vietnam.
You've missed Cambodia. You slept for the last 2 weeks. But we had a great time. Yay!
So much beer.
Oh, look at the sun. Oh my god. Yeah. And after, pretty much maybe 2.5 hours, we arrived in Siem Reap.
But you said like the land is very flat and not interesting.
Yeah.
I disagree there.
Okay.
I actually
But
like.
you slept.
Yeah, but like when I woke up or like in betweens when I was awake,
Oh, but that was only at the end. Yeah, you're right.
like I was actually quite nice, not impressed, but I did like it. Cause like you saw this little heads again, and
Yeah, but that was. I agree. But
that
it
was like
only
close
again-
to Siem Reap already. Yeah.
Exactly. Before it was like seriously on the sides just flat land. You didn't see any cities or anything. You just saw a couple of huts. So it wasn't so special. Coming closer to Siem Reap, there were a couple of hills. There were a couple of bigger towns or smaller towns. So there was a bit more going on.
So I didn't miss anything, right?
Well, we had a lot of fun actually with the Cambodian radio.
Yeah.
Because apparently in Cambodia it's quite common that they cover European songs. For example, Gangnam Style. Or Lady Gaga or whatever. But they do it with Khmer lyrics, which is a lot of fun when you try to sing along. Yeah. You should try it. Music video.
Upam Gamang Style.
No, seriously.
Did you Shazam the song so we can?
I didn't know because I didn't have a network.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, so then we arrived in Siem Reap and we changed into a tuk-tuk, which was still included in our price, to get to our hostel. So we split up with the two people we met, but we actually said let's meet up later for some drinks because they were good fun. And we didn't know what to do else. So our tuk-tuk driver was really friendly, really nice. He brought us to the first place, which was called Lotus something, but it wasn't the right place. And he was kind of like super apologetic, although it wasn't his fault. And he drove us to the right place, Lotus Lodge, which was our kind of hotel, guest house. I think it was a bit more than a hostel in Siem Reap.
We arrived.
Which was really nice, I think.
But the guy really helpful. Huh? It's not like not trying to scam you or anything. Like I mean, like Simon said, he was included in the price. So like the taxi driver didn't want to continue, so he handed over to this guy, and like he didn't try anything to fuck us up. Like he drove just like super nice. Even tried to call the hotel to find out the way because he didn't know, and yeah, super polite. Like even kind of good conversations.
Definitely.
Like relatively good conversations.
Yeah. Apparently a lot of people in Cambodia know Karlsruhe because that is a city which came up in a lot of conversations I had. This guy knew Karlsruhe. I don't know why. What's going on in Karlsruhe?
Why did you ask? Did you?
Maybe I did, I don't know.